Hey, this is Motel Granite the Great, and let me tell you about the day I killed the friend zone. I was minding my business one Friday night, and my phone rang. Ring, ring. One more for the Holy Trinity. Ring. Hello. Friend zone spoke and told me clearly, confidence. Hey, it's the friend zone. Me starting to turn into anger already because I got a beef now a days with the friend zone. So I said, what you want? And the friend zone started laughing because it realized that I was already frustrated and upset because it knows I don't like it. Being in a position, well, this is what a friend zone represents. Me being pushed into a pocket of a woman or more than one woman and being asked to be her girlfriend, for her to be oblivious to the sexual energy that I produce as a man. And I told the friend zone, I said, I tell you what, let's go out to dinner. Meet me. And I gave a location and a time that was only 15 to 20 minutes away for both of us. So let's call it FZ for a minute. So FZ agreed to meet me. I drove, listened to my own music, praying, and listening to my own music and praying. So I finally reached the destination, saw FZ, walked right past, shaking his hand, sat down at the table. I was asked to order something, and I did. And I let the friend zone know that this was going to be its last meal on me. I'm going to get the tab this one last time on its behalf. And FZ laughed and ordered a lot like it normally does, running the bill up from greed, selfishness, and pushing the tab over $119. Even though I was upset and angry, I noticed this is what the friend zone does. It takes and it never gives. So I knew that this was going to be the end between me and friend zone. So I was nice enough to allow friend zone to eat. And as it was using this knife and fork, cut into a piece of steak and ordering desserts and stuff, It explained to me from a braggart standpoint. It talked about the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden. And I said, you got a lot of nerve. FZ, let me just say that, is a red figure. Got horns coming out the top of its head. Very ugly. Has a pitchfork that he carries with him. And laughing and bragging in my face and all of that other bad stuff. So I sat back with my legs crossed as it had explained the good side, so it thought, to what the friend zone represents. That I could always be close to a woman without being nowhere near her. So he shrugged his shoulders and thought that I should be happy about being in the friend zone. That when a woman called me this and put me into this pocket, that I should be happy about it. And the friend zone explained about the lowlife men who the women sleep with sexually. That guy is a sleazeball, according to them. So I said, sleazeball, please. Friend zone immediately understood what I said and burst out laughing. Took a napkin and wiped his mouth and said, you'll never be sleazeball. You're a nice guy, and nice guys finish last. So you're going to be in the friend zone, and you're going to be happy about it. Friend zone took the napkin again and wiped his mouth. My rage was already going through the roof, and I was now turning red. So we were two red people sitting at the table. I couldn't take it anymore. So I lunged across it, grabbed FZ by the throat, and started choking. The waiters, maitre d's, the other patrons, the hillbillies and the niggas that sat around and watched were frozen in amazement and jumping back as I'm choking the shit out of my guest. Somebody may have thought, is the food that bad? But it had nothing to do with it. This was a battle of the friend zone concept ruining my life. I was desperate, so I continued to choke until the friend zone didn't move or talk shit anymore. From all the strength, the Incredible Hulk strength that I generated, the grown man strength, the nails and hammers, working hard, trying to please a woman, had built my hands into strength like what I remember from my granddaddy. And once I made sure that friend zone didn't move, but actually just sat there slumped over the table, I laid down the money. When I said, check, please, I put $200 on the table, stood up, wiped down my shirt to respect myself, and straightened back up. For the first time in many years, my neck didn't hurt, my back wasn't curved, I stood up straight. I realized I had lifted a curse by killing the friend zone. Walked out, and I was never seen again. This is Motel Granite the Great with my story of the day I killed the friend zone.